I'm going to show you how to make great bread in your bread machine with a minimum of fuss. First of all, let's assemble our ingredients. I use salt. Any kind of salt will do. I use a little bit of oil. Olive oil is fine. Next, sugar. You can use sugar, you can use molasses, you can use some of each. And bread flour. This is pretty important. It's got to be bread flour. The kind of bread flour I use is gold medal bread flour because it's unbleached. Unbleached flour is a lot better for you than regular white flour. I buy jars of yeast rather than the little packages because you get a lot more for your money in the jar. There's my bread machine. It's a well-built. Got it at a garage sale for $3. Start off with 1 teaspoon of yeast in your machine. Then 2 cupfuls of bread flour. Now the third cup of dry ingredients can be any kind of flour you want or a combination. Today we're going to put in half a cup of nice whole wheat flour and half a cup of cornmeal. I buy my cornmeal in bulk at the health food store. Let's put in a teaspoon of salt, a couple of tablespoons, maybe 3 tablespoons of sugar, a tablespoonful of oil, and a cup of water to start with. Hit the start button. Now here's the important part. The machine starts to mix up all the ingredients, but that cup full of water is just not quite enough water to make a good ball of dough. You see, it's a little bit dry. It started to mix it now, but see, there's still not quite enough water. Here's what I do. I look and I see there's not enough water, so I put in just a little bit more. I'm trickling in just a little bit. You saw that was hardly any at all. Now in a few seconds we'll see that the dough ball is starting to come together. I'll put in a little bit more. And I think that's going to do it. Let's wait a few more seconds here. Ah yeah, we got a nice ball of dough, nice and clean. Now the machine is going to go ahead and knead the bread for another 15 minutes. And we could just leave it in and the machine will go ahead and bake the bread. But what I'd like to do is wait till that 15 minutes kneading time is over and then pull the plug or turn the machine off. Now sprinkle some cornmeal on a baking pan or cookie sheet. Put a little on your fingers, reach in, grab that glob of dough, form it into a nice ball, put it in the oven to rise for about an hour and a half or a little more, and it should look something like this, doubled in size. We're going to start the oven, put it on 350, and check it in about 20 minutes. When the bread looks golden brown, has a nice hollow thump when you tap on it, it's ready to go. Take it out, let it cool, and enjoy.